Yo, finally we can do this. The final prediction preview. The Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat. Can we say the Denver Nuggets have been underrated all year, and they're finally the favorites, it feels like. But we're going to talk about both teams, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. If you guys haven't seen this, I've done this for 2-3 years now. What we do is we talk both teams. We break down how both teams can win. Then at the end of the video, if you just want to skip around the 6 minute, 7 minute, because it'll probably be an 8-minute video, we'll give the prediction on who I think will win, and then I'll also give the losing team the benefit of the doubt and explain how they can still win. So let's get right into today's video. We're going to start with the Denver Nuggets because I've had too much heat in my life for the last 2 weeks. I want to talk Denver Nuggets, and this is a team that I said all year. I'll admit preseason I took the Clippers, but I abandoned that real quick, and my girlfriend's from Colorado, Highlands Ranch. So look, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic are obviously the two most important guys, but Aaron Gordon's off-ball ability, his defense is going to be huge. Michael Porter Jr., now that he's trying on defense and that he's being this, he's averaging 15 for the playoffs, but the thing is this is a guy that's can literally drop 30 any given night. Then you got Bruce Brown, who's also probably was the best free agent signing of this past offseason. You still got some Jeff Green, and then you guys know I just graduated from the University of Kansas. Rock Chalk, Jeff Green's duo when he comes off the bench is usually Christian Braun. Yeah, Christian Braun, Jeff Green, Bruce Brown are like the three guys that it's an 8-man rotation, and those are the trio that come off the bench: Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, and Christian Braun. And they usually come in for Jamal, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., and Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And usually when Jokic comes off, Aaron Gordon slides up the center, because we really haven't seen Reggie Jackson, DeAndre Jordan, or even Zeke Nnaji. And this is a team that's shooting about like 31.5 threes a night, hitting them at 38% to 12 makes a game. They're scoring 116 points and only allowing 108. All right, grabbing 44 rebounds, 26 assists. Like, this team is perfect. And again, Bam Adebayo is going to give Jokic, a tough time. I think he's going to be like the best defensive center that he played. Like, nothing against Anthony Davis, but like Anthony Davis isn't what he used to be, and Bam Adebayo, he'll be gassed, but he's going to force Jokic to rely on Gordon, Porter, and Caldwell-Pope, Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, Christian Braun, and Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is going to have to take advantage that he's playing Gabe Vincent and Kyle Lowry in a combination, going to be switched on to probably Duncan Robinson and Max Strus. He's got to take advantage of being, way more athletic and better than those guys. Jamal's going to have to take advantage of that. Aaron Gordon's going to be going against Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin. All right. And I don't know if Kevin Love will be able to be played in this series because he was played off the floor. Maybe he will, because this team is a tad bit slower comparative to the Celtics. So Aaron Gordon is going to have an athletic advantage. So he's going to have to get himself inside, dunk, be, cutting and off ball, doing his thing. Michael Porter Jr. is going to have to stretch the floor. Same thing with Contavious Caldwell-Pope, run the floor. Bruce Brown, keep doing his thing. He's going to be a defensive dog. Jeff Green and Christian Braun got to also keep. This team's going to have to win by rebounding, giving their guys second chance opportunities, because this is going to be a slugfest. All right, the Heat aren't going to make this easy, okay? Because Jamal Murray and Jokic, they're going to be, that's who the Heat are going to target, and they're going to tell Gordon, shoot. Porter, shoot. Okay, Caldwell-Pope, shoot. Brown, shoot. Jeff Green, shoot. Christian Braun, shoot. Because they're going to try to take Jokic and Murray out the game. So they're going to have to crash the boards and force the Heat to score inside. Tell the Heat, no, you're not going to be allowed to take your three-point shots. We're going to make you score inside. All right. And the way I say score inside is, okay, like, I'm not Jokic. I know he isn't the most scariest rim protector, but maybe on defense, you have Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr. help out Jokic with some help defense. And you try to take it away from Jimmy Butler, and you force Bam Adebayo and Caleb Martin, Duncan Robinson, Kyle Lowry to beat you. And you have, Aaron Gordon and Bruce Brown and Contavious Caldwell-Pope shut down Jimmy Butler and tell the rest of the Heat players to beat you. Now, if we're going to talk about the Heat, because I do think the Heat are a team that can still win this. The Heat over here, what is needed to happen is you got to take out Jamal Murray. I think Jokic and Bam Adebayo, Bam Adebayo is one of the best defensive centers in the league. I think he'll do a good job, and it's you can't stop Jokic, but he'll do the best job possible to stop Jokic. So if we're talking about the Heat now, how the Heat will win this. The Heat, obviously Jimmy Butler's going to have to get his, but they're going to, the Heat is a team that's shooting right now about 34 threes a night, making them at 38%, 13 threes a night. They make and shoot more threes than the Nuggets, but they score only 112 points, allow 108. So they score less, but they allow the same amount of points. Okay, this is a team, and they rebound less and they have less assists. Now, what's going to happen here is they need to rebound. Right now, Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, Max Strus are guys that are going to have to. They're going to have to hit their threes. Even Duncan Robinson, we need him to hit his threes, okay? Maybe Kevin Love can play in this series. Maybe, in the terms of he'll be able to play because he won't be played off the floor like he did against the Celtics. Tyler Hero, it's unlikely that he plays, but maybe he does. If he does, that'll be helpful, okay? So, again, I think the Jokic's still going to do his thing, but Bam is going to, do his best, and it'll help. So they're going to have to rely, like I said earlier, the Nuggets are going to have to rely on Jamal Murray. So you're going to have Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Kyle Lowry, maybe Tyler Hero, and Duncan Robinson and Jimmy Butler that are going to be switching on to Jamal. You got to make Jamal Murray's life terrible, and then do what I said about what the Nuggets are going to do to the Heat in reverse, where you can't stop Jokic. Jokic is unstoppable, but you can just make his life annoying, which is what I believe Bam Adebayo can do. Bam Adebayo can't play terrible. Bam Adebayo needs to play like he was playing before the last few games of the Heat Celtics series. He needs to regain his confidence, okay, and be better offensively. Gabe Vincent needs to keep shooting. Caleb Martin needs to keep shooting. Max Strus needs to keep shooting. They need to tell the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., to beat them. Don't let them shoot threes. Maybe tell Aaron Gordon to shoot threes, but tell Michael Porter Jr. to drive on you, okay? Get Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Bruce Brown, Christian Brown, get them out of rhythm. Play physical, get them out of rhythm. But for the Heat, they need to shoot their threes. Okay, Jimmy Butler and Bam should drive inside, but Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Kyle Lowry, okay, maybe Tyler Hero, Kevin Love, maybe, are all gonna have to just be shooting threes, okay? And again, I think the huge thing is for the Heat is to stop Jamal Murray. If you can stop Jamal Murray, the Heat can win this series. But if they can't stop Jamal Murray, I think it's over. That's the biggest thing right here, being able to stop Jamal Murray. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I have right now, the Nuggets are the favorite for a reason. I want Jokic to win. I also believe Jokic will have multiple opportunities. I would love Jimmy Butler to win. I have no bias in this. I really do think it's going to be 6 games Nuggets, and that's what I believe. But I will admit that I want the Heat I don't care who wins. I'd be happy if the Heat win because Jimmy Butler wrote his legacy. It might have been this would be considered the greatest playoff run of all time, but I think Jokic and the boys are too good, too deep. They're getting the credit that they deserve. They're going to go win the championship. So let me hear your thoughts down below. 6 games, Denver Nuggets is what I got.